When approaching a home, one of the first things you want to do is obviously let the customer know that you're there. If you're wearing sunglasses or anything like that, make sure you take those off so they can actually see your eyes. Your badge is present, you're wearing your uniform, you approach the door, try ringing the doorbell first. Usually you can hear if the doorbell is going off. Sometimes the doorbell doesn't work, but if you push the button, you don't hear anything, then you can actually knock on the door. You don't want to knock very, very hard, and you don't want to knock too light. You want to make sure that you're using firm raps so the customer can hear. If there's a dog inside the home, they're going to signal the customer that somebody's at the door. Once you make the contact, whether it be ringing the doorbell and you hear it or you're knocking at the door, take a few steps back. My suggestion would be at least 10 feet. And the reason is that way when the customer comes to the door, if they're opening the door a little bit or looking out the window, they can see all of you. You know, not just your face, not just your chest or torso area, they can see everything. And you want to make sure that your hands are visible. Usually when you're going door to door, you're going to have a clipboard or your tablet or maybe your handheld. You're going to have something in one of your hands that you're able to hold. Make sure that your other hand is visible too, whether it be at your side or motioning hello, you know, something that's not going to be considered to be offensive to the customer or threatening. Never have your hands in your pocket. Don't have your hand behind your back. Make sure it's visible so they can see all of you. It'll put the customer a little bit at ease. Their perception will be, okay, there's an individual here, dressed professionally, holding some information, and I can see all of their hands, and they're smiling. That's right, they're making great eye contact, and they're smiling. That's a good sign. That's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we're paying close attention to the customer. When they open the door, we want to smile. That way, right off the bat, they're entering into a positive atmosphere, and that's what we want. It adds credibility, it puts their mind at ease, and it helps them prepare a little bit. Now, once we have that set up, we're going to actually go into our introduction. Our introduction should have 5 things, always. And those 5 things are who we are, which is going to be our name. My suggestion would be just use your first name. You can use your last, but your first name should be good. Your title, who you are. Are you a marketing representative? Are you a sales representative? Are you a neighborhood sales specialist? Whatever your title is, that's what you want to use as an introduction next to your name. The company that you're representing. Make sure you list the company's name so they can identify who you are there to represent. Okay? The purpose for your visit. Why are you there? What is your goal? What is your purpose? And finally, an action statement. What do you want from that customer? You have to ask them. A great example would be, hi, my name is Clint. I'm a neighborhood sales specialist with Cable Sales Trainer, and I'm here to offer you some valuable products and services. May I come in? Something as simple as that. Now, you can obviously build on that, but you want to make sure that you use those 5 things. That way, everything is pretty much expressed to the customer right up front. They know who you are. They know who you represent. There's really no concern. We've taken the guesswork out of it. Another good example would be, hi, my name is Clint. I'm your sales representative with Cable Sales Trainer. I've been providing valuable services to many of your neighbors in the area, and I'd like an opportunity to pass those services and offers on to you. May I come in? May I come in is extremely important to do. We want to ask the customer if we can go inside. There's a reason for that. We know that if we can get inside the house, usually 80 to 85% of our sales will close. If they let you inside the house, what that means is they trust you. It's kind of a test. If I ask to come inside someone's home and they let me inside the house, it means that they trust me. And that's a good thing, especially in sales. We're trying to make sure that they understand the value of the offers that we have, whether it be video, high-speed internet, or phone. And if they believe in us and they have faith in who we are, they're going to have faith in our offer. So make sure you ask to come inside. That seems to be a fear among many door-to-door salespeople, and it shouldn't be. That should be one of the very first steps you do, building that rapport with the customer, asking to get inside.